Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Downtown Cape of Paphos, I promised you, is coming up very, very shortly. As we get over this brow, you're going to be looked down towards the blue Mediterranean Sea. And we're having some strange weather. Yesterday we had some torrential rain, about 20 minutes of rain in the mid-afternoon, but now it seems to be going back to normal. Early morning, looking down on downtown Paphos, and as you can see, the sun is coming out. I think we're going to have a spectacality of a day indeed. Yes, Sir Jim, there's that magic word. Cuddle up to Lady Amanda, give her a kiss, because very, very soon indeed, you will be getting on a big bird or a canoe, and you'll be paddling like crazy. And guess what? Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. And we're waiting for a lot of people, by the way. Our girl, Lady Tracy, she's getting ready. The countdown is on, 14 days and a few hours, and she'll be getting into Paphos. We understand that Lady Victoria, she's grabbing Lord Martin by the hand, whizzing around the shops, getting those last few bits and bobs, because she's going to be getting on a big bird. And I'll bet you, our girl in charge of this show is unpacking the suitcase, packing the suitcase, unpacking the suitcase, and packing that suitcase again, because she knows that she's coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. And of course, there will be a black Jaguar waiting especially for her. Who else is coming? Well, on the very, very same day as the girl in charge of the show comes, of course, comes another superstar. A spectacality of a lady indeed, and of course that's our Lady Ness, and if she's coming, that must mean that she's bringing Lord Andy. So we're going to get a party in downtown Paphos, there's no doubt about that. And if you're looking for us, come and hunt us down on the promenade or in the harbour area, and more often than not in the afternoons you're going to find us in the Pelican restaurant, or just send us a message, and you never know, we might come down and chuchka dance down the promenade especially to meet you, and we really, really will. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to some of the guys that take that extra little bit of trouble to make sure that the channel known as Marika and Me is kept afloat and funded. How do you do that? Well, you go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me. Up will come our landing page. You can have the choice to read a little bit more about us. Of course, you can read some of the comments, and then if you wish, you could choose to gift us that virtual coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, as many as you'd like. And of course, we'll thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself that special title, to get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and Me, and of course to know that the little channel will be kept lubricated and kept afloat with benzene in the tank. I would like to thank some of those people. If your name is Sir Daniel and there's a girl in your life called Lady Sherry, who's always, always right, thank you very, very much indeed. If your name is Sir Darren and you've got a girl in your life called Lady Rosa and you like to do a bit of dancing, we thank you very, very much indeed. There's a girl in downtown Krakow in Poland. She's the greatest lawyer in the world, and that's my Anna, my superstar. A big, big shout out to you, Anna, and we hope you're having a spectacality of an Easter indeed. And again, we thank you for all of your contributions to the little channel known as Marika and Me. Big shout out, of course, to the girl in charge of the show, Dayman. Not only is she a superstar member, but she is a constant fanatic of sending us those hot lattes now and again, and we thank you very, very much indeed. Of course, I'd like to say a big, big thank you to the Lord of all of the Peacocks, that's our Lord Mark, to his girl Lady Cheryl, and of course to those 2 princesses, Princess Abigail and Princess Amelia. Thank you very, very much indeed. And don't worry, we'll be getting a little trouser patch with Marika and Me on it, especially for your holy trousers. Let us know how big that hole is and I'll make sure it's big enough, and we'll get you a little treat as well when you come back to Paphos. Big shout out to a girl in downtown Cornwall. She's a singing sensation. She's got a man with a very, very good ear. That's our Lady Kerry, and of course our Lord Tony. And there's 2 other guys in downtown Cornwall who are literally going to get on a big bird and fly into Paphos today. Yep, Who am I talking about? Well, she likes a little bit of a butterfly or two, and he likes to treat her to them. So that must mean I'm talking about our girl, Duchess Sharon, and of course, Duke Phil. Looking forward to seeing you on the Cape of Paphos Promenade. The liaison will be Sunday at around about 3:30 in the Pelican restaurant, if you don't happen to catch us on the promenade or in the harbour area that little bit for. Now, a little bit dull today, but hopefully I can still send that little bit of brightness into downtown South Wales through those windows and into the heart of one of our favourite superstar members, and that's our Lady Whitney, and of course her Sir Jace. We're looking forward to seeing you very, very soon indeed. And the list goes on and on, by the way. Lady Rachel, it's another Jace with a Cheshire Cat grin. They're in downtown York. They're coming to Paphos soon. They'll be staying in the Amarby Hotel, and we're looking forward to seeing them again and again. And the list goes on and on. And if you want to get on that list, please come and see us in the Pelican restaurant. Let's sit down, have a chat, get to know each other, and from then on you will be friends for life. Isn't that correct, Lady Andrea? And of course, Sir Mart. Yes, they're coming back to Paphos. Not long, and they'll be getting on a big bird and flying into Paphos, getting themselves a brand new turtle and taking it back for that niece, because the other turtle is sitting on the dashboard in their Fiesta ST as they race around the lanes in downtown Norfolk on the little channel known as Andrea Mart. So go and watch Andrea stick a big sausage in her mouth and watch Mart have a chuckle or two. Let's keep going. We're going to head up to the Atlas coffee shop. That's where we're going, by the way. It's time for a coffee. It's early in the morning. You may have noticed there's not much traffic around. What is the time now? It is 5 to 7 in the morning. Temperature, if you're curious to know, 18.5 degrees. That's not bad, is it? Let me just check that again. Yep, 18.5. I thought I'd gone blind. I thought it looked a bit colder than that, but it is 18.5 degrees, and it is almost 7 o'clock in the morning, so that's not too bad considering we're only in the first few days of May. And at the start of the video I was telling you that the weather's a little bit Sherlock Holmes. In other words, it's a little bit SHIT. But for those of you in Paphos, I'm pretty sure that you're having a spectacality of a holiday indeed. So stick with us. We're going to take a right and head up to the Atlas coffee shop. I'm going to go get myself a coffee, and I'm going to leave you to sit in the car and watch the action that takes place. So don't click off thinking the film has paused. I'm just going to leave you to watch me. But don't worry, when I come out, I'll show you my coffee, and I'll show you a cigar as well, because I've got one in my hand now. I'm not going to smoke it, no, it's a bit too early, and I've got a bit of a halty throat already. I'd also like to do a big shout out to two ladies in downtown Yorkshire, mother and daughter. Big shout out to Lady Enid and of course Lady Alison. Prolific commenters. They like to come back now and again, especially when Alison's not busy. She's a busy girl, but when she gets that little bit of time, she likes to watch the channel known as Marika and me. My goodness, all these people up early coming to get coffees in the Atlas coffee shop, you see. So we're going to park up here, and I'm going to pop in there. I'll give you a wave as I go in, I promise you, and then I'll give you a wave as I come back, all right? So don't bugger off just yet. I'll be back. Well, sorry about that, guys. That was one long wait for a coffee because, well, it's one of the busiest coffee shops in Paphos, and there's quite a few people in there, to be honest, all having their morning sup on that coffee. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit that like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And of course, while you're at it, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? Perhaps treat us to that coffee or two. Perhaps treat us to joining us as a superstar member. And we'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. In my case, I'll look forward to seeing you a little bit later on in the day. Thanks for watching. Andrea, these lights are on red. I know you're colourblind. Ah, there we go. That's it. Come on, girl. Wake up.